So here I am, heart in my hands.
Hey darlings, it's Annabella here. I've got a what I eat in a day video and I'm going to be cooking some nice scrambled eggs. So I'll show you how I cook them. It's very special, very yummy. Also, I have a steak and I have a dilemma. How should I cook it? I will show you the steak and I want your opinions, please. Okay, so let's go. So I've got nice scrambled egg mixture here. It's 6 eggs, some cream, some Parmesan cheese. I've got some bacon fat in the fry pan and I've just put the heat on so it'll melt. So guys, do you still use pepper? I used to always use pepper in my eggs and then I gave it up over a year ago. So our bacon fat's melting. Yeah. Do you use butter, bacon fat or tallow in your eggs? I love the flavour of bacon fat. So good. Cooking my eggs on medium heat. And we'll just gently swirl the bacon fat on the pan. And then we'll add our eggs. Oh, don't you just love that sound? And the cheese doesn't look so attractive, so I'll just scrape that into the fry pan. So I'll just scramble that now. Do you eat a lot of eggs at the moment? Do you scramble them or just fry them? They're my two favourite. I'm not really a boiled egg person. So I'm just going to keep stirring this. Great recipe for bacon egg omelette. And it's quite yummy. I've not made it for a while because I just use, I don't use crispy bacon for that because it's just too good. So I'm just going to keep stirring this until it's combined. Okay. It's nearly there, not quite, it's just, I like it to be a little bit more cooked. You can see it's a little bit glossy. But we are almost there, guys. So, oh, it's going to be such a nice, big, hearty breakfast. And then that'll keep me full for hours. So, I reckon that's about done. And I'll just pour that into my bowl. And that's just going to be so yum. Sometimes, I don't know why, guys, a bit particular, I guess. Just squish it a little bit more. And then I can put some salt on it. And just look at that. So easy, didn't take long at all. And now, because I'm different, I eat it with a spoon. Doesn't it look just beautiful? Nice and golden yellow. And I'll have a taste. So let's taste it. Really yum. Just going to sprinkle a little bit more salt. And I'm going to enjoy my breakfast so much. Ah, so good. And I will talk to you later. So, tonight's main attraction for dinner is this beautiful steak. Just look at that. Yet again, I still have the love affair of your porterhouse steaks or New York strips. You know, it's funny, guys. In Australia, at least, your porterhouse steak is normally a lot thicker, maybe double the length. So I don't know why they changed that. So that's interesting. So I don't know what it is, guys. It's so easy to accidentally overcook a thin steak, but if it's a bit thicker, I don't mess it up as much anyway. So I'm just stabbing this because I'm different. Because it just helps tenderize the meat even more. And we'll flip that baby over and we'll just vent our spleen, but I'm feeling quite happy, so I'm not aggro or anything. So I had a beautiful dream yesterday. I dreamt I was with my best friend and it was snowing in January, which is, you know, normal if you're in America, but in Australia, no. So it was really lovely. Plus it was with my best friend. So now I'm going to add some garlic powder. So I'm going to be, well, as you can see, I'm marinating this for quite a few hours. So that'll be nice because it'll taste extra good. Do you still use herbs? I honestly can't be bothered to always marinate meat in advance, but when I do, it tastes good. So I'm going to add some thyme. I do like it. It's really nice on a steak if you do herbs. Let me know what herbs you use. So it's not too much, I don't think, and I love the smell of it. So we'll flip that baby over and then repeat the process. I'm not using salt at the moment because I retain fluid, guys, during the summer months, so that sucks. But hopefully when I've lost all my weight, that'll change. A girl can only hope. Okay, and we'll just add, oops, I'm dropping something, or nearly dropped it. I've got some salt alternative. I think it's like potassium. So I'll just sprinkle a little bit on and flip this baby over. And that's that done. And then I'm going to put it in a dish. I don't have any glass dishes. I've only got plastic, so don't get mad at me. And we'll just put this in our dish, and then that's it. And this is going to be so beautiful, guys. It's going to be such a lovely dinner. Guys, look at this steak. Isn't it beautiful? I got this last week. It's got such beautiful fat. So normally I use chuck steak to cook on the slow cooker, but this steak looks too good. So I'm thinking maybe I will fry it like a normal steak. So let me know. Should it be slow cooked or traditional steak? Because it's got so much nice fat. So we will see. Let me know. Tell me. Slow cooker or fry pan? Hi loves, I'm back. It's just looked at the time. It's 3 o'clock and I'm feeling hungry. So I'm going to have some bacon. Annabella is fueled by bacon, steak and eggs predominantly. So let's go. Look at that bacon. Hopefully I don't cook it too long this time. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm kind of going to the crispy end of the spectrum. Let's look at that. The sizzle. I had bacon and eggs for dinner last night. I broke a big fast, so I wanted to keep it light. I didn't have any broth, but I was fine. I just had some bacon and I had this much bacon and 2 eggs scrambled. And then I was a little bit hungry later on and I had 4 eggs scrambled. So the fasting's been helping me a lot. And then I put on a dress that I wore last week. I was surprised at the weight loss. So that's a nice bonus. I've been, anyone new to my channel, been using fasting as a tool to help with chronic pain. Also prayer. Yeah. So we'll see how long. One thing that I loved watching Dr. Anthony Chaffee, some really good advice he gives about your hunger cues is to eat whenever you're hungry and stop when you're full. Stop when it stops tasting good. So I'm just keeping it small meals at the moment. And I'll let this cook for maybe another 30 seconds or so. Oh, golly, it is splattering today. But it's going to be a really good light snack meal. If I had cheese, I would have just sliced a couple of slices of cheese and then got on with my cooking, but I've run out. So let's flip this baby over. Oh, looking good. Yay! And this one I'll just chuck in the center where there's more heat. And that's nearly done. So I've got my trusty plate. It is a Royal Dalton plate. I got 4 for $20 in 2020. So let's go. Ouch. Whew. I'll turn the heat off. Okay. Oh boy, that looks good. And there we have it, guys. Just look at that. So yum, and hopefully that's enough to fill me. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't eat meals to be comfortably stuffed. I just stop when I'm full. That's enough. I just don't. I don't know, should I change that? That's the thing, I don't know. But I know Dr. Ken Berry says that, but I just don't eat till like Thanksgiving full. I just eat what I think, yeah, that's a good amount. And then I go. You know what I mean? So anyway, time to eat. It just doesn't look so good. Of course, I had to use my fingers. So let's have a taste. Nice amount of crispiness, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to go because I got lots to do. Reckon. The trick, I feel so much better for just a little extra boost. Like, you know, I used to do juice cleansers and a whole lot of crap. Like, why didn't anyone tell me I could eat meat? I remember when I ate a steak, I went out with, this is before COVID. I almost snorted. I went out for a steak lunch with a friend. I think I paid $5 for a massive rump steak, chips and salad. It was ridiculously cheap. And I had really bad chronic fatigue syndrome back then. It was shocking, like really, really bad. And I noticed how I felt so much better. And then after that, I spoke to my acupuncture. I feel so much better now. Rah, rah. You know, rah, rah means yada, yada, yada here. Yeah, and I just said, look, I just feel so much better. Why is this? Why? You know, and he said, oh, like protein and B vitamins. But guys, I wish it would have been amazing to do that back then. And anyway, I did start eating more meat back then, and I don't know why I stopped. But I didn't know I could just give up the carbs, for goodness sake, either. I did not know that. But anyway, let's go. I've got to go, guys. I've got to beautify myself. I'm going to put on a beautiful red dress and get some ingredients ready for a recipe. I'll see you later. So here's my beautiful carnivore dessert. There's no sweetener. There's some glycine amino acid. I gave some to my neighbor and to my mum, and everyone loved it. Yay! Hi, loves. I have had such a hectic day, but I'm so proud of myself. I made my cooking recipe, and I think it's turned out okay. So, haven't tasted it, but I think it's turned out okay. So now I'm going to cook this steak, and I decided I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to make a steak sauce, which I have not made in maybe like 4 or 5 months. I don't know. It's been such a long time. So I'm going to treat myself. And I forgot to take my bacon out. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know that I didn't have any bacon left in my fridge. So I've just taken it out of the freezer. So if I'm desperately hungry, I might just try cooking it from frozen, so that'll be interesting. I know I could just chuck in the microwave for a bit, but don't really want to do that. So anyway, I've let my steak rest for about an hour, and I'm so excited to cook it and eat it all. I might even, guys, do a bit more butter to sort of fill me up, because I do feel a bit hungry. Yeah, so let's head into the kitchen and let's cook a lovely steak. So I crack the eggs first, and this hot plate is really nice and hot. Anyway, I'm going to turn it down to 4. So I've turned it down to 4, and now butter. Ew. This is really nice and hot, so hopefully that'll help to get a good sear. And just push that around, and I've had our meat, my meat, resting for about an hour. So I'll just switch that a bit more. Cool. And now, ooh, I was not thinking. I'm a little bit tired now. But anyway, easy to clean. Oh wow, it smells so amazing. Oh, it just sort of takes me back to barbecues. Oh, it just smells so good. So I'm trying to make sure this stays somewhat pink. If I had the money, I'd go to the butcher's and buy a whole lot of the porterhouse steak and get them to cut it thick. Maybe one day. I'm trying to work out if I can turn it over a little bit longer. I have got my microwave going, well, the timer on my microwave, so that way I can try not to overcook it, so let it be a little bit pink. So I'll turn this baby over now. Oh yeah, that looks good, and I'll just push it down a bit more. Ooh. Oh, and how good is this? You've got dinner cooked very quickly. You don't have to cut and peel veggies and have all the veggies going off, and you know, pasta, whatever, you know, it's just so brilliant. So I'll just move that a bit. I'm so hungry too. I'm just looking forward to this so much. So I've got some foil out all ready to let it rest, and it's just going to be amazing, guys. Let's see what it looks like in this end. We'll just think too, what we'll do is just render that little bit of fat right there. Just make it look a little bit nicer, because at the end of the day, we still eat with our eyes. Looks so good. Nom. Okay, so that's 3 minutes, and we're just going to let that cook a little bit. Smells so amazing. Okay. Oh yes, look at that. Brilliant. Okay. Oops. Nice. That looks so good, guys. Now I'm going to get a bit of butter to finish this off. Cool. And now we will get the foil. So what I've done is I turn the heat off at the wall, and now, because it still throws quite a lot of heat, my kitchen, and because I don't want to waste this butter, so I'll just pour some clean. I don't know how much that was, maybe it's like 50 ml. So we're going to get all the lovely flavour from the steak, and I'm just going to transfer that. I'll just turn the heat off there. Whew, it's hot. Like I should be surprised. Okay. Let's get some bacon fat, and we'll just let that melt. So while that bacon fat is melting, I'm just going to put the heat back on here, and I'm going to add some herbs. So just only a small amount. Oh, that was more than what I planned. Just a small amount, she said. And now just some onion powder. And we're just going to stir that around, and that is still melting. It's still taking a while. Whew. Probably should have waited a bit. Anyway, this is real life, so I've just got that off the heat, and I'll just put it here maybe. I've got to get the garlic powder. I did have garlic powder out, but I had one that I'd not opened, and I was not going to even try to attempt that. Okay. So that's coming along nicely. I'll just get a breadboard to put that on, I think. One sec. And what I like to do, because I'm different, is just start to break the egg up a bit. And then we'll just get a bit of that bacon fat on the egg. So I'm going to get some more bacon fat as well. So there it is. Yum. It's going to get such a lovely flavour. So great. Okay. And I'm going to put that lid back on. And now I just want to get our sauce. And I'm turning the heat up just slightly. And I'm going to add a little bit more cream because it's starting to split a bit. And we'll just swish that around. And I want to add a little bit of salt to the flavouring. I am using a salt alternative. I would use salt if I could, guys. I do love it too. Okay, so I tell you, this is cooking real quick now. So, whew, the egg's probably overcooked slightly, but it's still going to be good. Being ever so slightly optimistic here, and our sauce is looking great. It looks so good, guys. Oh, I just can't wait to tuck into this dinner. So excited. And now for the yummy bit. Ooh. Wow, looks so good. Just give you a moment to appreciate it. If you have pepper in your diet, pepper would be lovely in it. Yeah. Wow. I've also got butter to have with my meal as well. So cool. Let's have a taste. It's definitely pinker. I've got to taste it though. I've got to cut it a little bit smaller. I still have my apron on. So let's have a taste. It's so good. Oh, it's really good. Oh, excellent. And let's pour some of the gravy over the eggs. Should be quite nice like that. Let's taste. The yolk is actually a bit runny. Yay! I gotta taste this. Here it is. Epic. With a good flavour. Guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yum. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Bye.